Welcome. So let's have a serious talk about the way the things are right now. And let's be honest, mostly in the Western world and in Europe, it's a mess, isn't it? I mean, I'm not perverse to change if it's for the better, but this certainly isn't for the better, is it? In my mind, and that's just my opinion of course, third wave feminism has been a complete failure. It was supposed to, at least what it said, it was supposed to enhance women's lives. And in fact, it's made them much worse. But females are still doubling down, saying it's great. They don't need a man. And it's pretty obvious that they do. And of course, third wave feminism has also produced wokeness in pretty well everything that we touch and see now and hear. And I haven't seen wokeness be successful in any form. Nature's rules, at least on this planet we're on, is fairly simple. The male has certain traits and skills, and the woman has certain traits and skills. And the way it works is the man impregnates the female, and she has a baby. And the male and female bring up the baby, using their different skills to give the child everything it needs to be a well-adjusted adult. If we only needed the female to bring up the child, then there would only be the female on the planet, and vice versa with the male. Nature doesn't make things just for fun. But females say no to nature and say, no, this is a better way. And we've all seen the results of females bringing up children on their own. There are some cases where it's worked fine, but most cases it's been a disaster. Feminism and all that has turned women into a disgusting, immoral people who think that yelling and screaming gets them attention. And a female will do anything to get attention, no matter what. You find in all these protests, most of them are women, and they're yelling and screaming because they crave attention. They act like children in adult bodies. But let's look at something that is spawned out of control in the woke society we live in. Let's talk about transgender. What do you people think of that? The reason I say that is because there's a survey been done. There's that loads and loads of transgender people who wish they never had their body parts mutilated. They want to go back to what they were. But it's not advertised widely because that would mean that the wokeness or that doesn't work. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I have my own belief. And I spend a lot of time in Asia and Thailand, and there's loads of transgenders there. And I talk with loads of them, had a few drinks with them, but they all seem to be mentally unstable. They were basically mixed up people. I believe in a lot of cases the transgender people, it's a mental issue. But instead of dealing or treating the mental issue this person has, they just cut body parts off or put body parts on and say, there you go, you're fine. Females are well known to be quite superficial creatures. And that's permeating itself into the news and the social media, where you don't actually get news anymore. It's more or less gossip. There's no real facts. It's just gossip. Hide the truth and push the narrative seems to be the way it's going. So how do the females see that feminism has been successful? Because just for me alone, I personally stay away from all women now. Walk the other side of the street. Don't get in conversation with them unless I have to. And I think, how degrading can you be? How disgusting can you be? Seeing the way females act now without any forced moral compass shows females in a very bad light. And these females are supposed to be the mothers of our children. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't let them look after my dog for 2 weeks. And what females don't realize is I'm not alone. There are many, many men who have had enough and walking away. And all the female yelling and screaming and claiming they're victims won't change that. Thank you for taking the time to listen. This was just my opinion.